YouTubers! Mike Martin's here, Mike Martin's channel. Thanks for joining me. If you're joining me from down under, big hug to all you guys. It is I, Mike Martins, your housing discussion guru. And I am covering, yes, before you comment below. Yes, I've already discussed the rate hike in Australia. It is going to have another rate hike. They're not going to have another one this year, but come February, March, Q1, they're going to have to. With flat sales and the dollar going into inflationary mode, I think that Australia needs to figure something out. If they don't want to raise rates, they're going to have to create at least 800,000 to 1 million private sector taxable jobs, or have to buy 2,000-3,000 tons of gold. One of the two. So until then, they're going to have to figure something out. The only way to do this is to raise rates with stress testing and everything going on, making it tougher and tougher for the Australian proper to refinance now. People with interest only coming up. It's going to be an absolute nightmare. Guys, I've been following Australia now for like 3, 4, 5 years now, especially Sydney and the mass exodus of Sydneyans, and I've been talking about this for years like a broken record. Why? Because the same thing's happening in New Zealand, the same thing's happening in the UK, the same thing's happening in Canada, the same thing's happening in the United States of America. Let's check out what's going on here. Australia flooded with too good to be true refinance offers, rejections. Up to 349% since April, 1,426% from December. Looking to refinance your Australian property you wish you didn't buy. Not to worry, I can help. I can help is the message banks are sending. Oops, strike that. The total number of monthly rejections went from 2,031 in December 2017 to 30,986 in July 2018. A mere 1,426 increase. I like that they say a mere. Just, it's not much. The rejection rate itself looks much better percentage-wise. It's now 40% up from 5% a year ago. Holy smokeroos. Let's see what this graph says. So this is first-time buyers. I don't even see a line for that. Oh, it's way down here. Okay. First time. I'll leave a link below so you guys can see the graph better. So that's from Digital Finance Analytics. Thank you for sharing that with us. Those who cannot refinance are in deep trouble. The spike exposes the number of Australians in debt distress. It's being described as a mortgage mirage. It's an offer from the bank that looks too good to be true. As it turns out, for many it is. About 40% of people who try to refinance are unable to do so. Digital Finance Analytics Principal Martin North said, if you go back 5 years, it was 5%. The reason this is occurring is that while these applicants cleared the bar for original loans, that bar now has become a lot tighter following years of the banking reform and the fallout from the Banking Royal Commission. I've been bringing that up every week for the last, 8 months? It's been open 9 months? So now, they simply don't qualify for the same amounts that they did. So basically, you would walk in, and it'd be like, oh, you're here to pay your electricity bill? Well, we got you approved for a mortgage, sir. I'm like, well, I don't need a mortgage. Yeah, you do. You're approved, and you're going to get this much. So, this is not good. So, let's look at mortgage prisoners. Uh-oh. Shark Tank. 1 million mortgage prisoners are on the edge. They either didn't come up with the money or sell. But sell to whom? At what loss? Yeah, that's the big problem here, because I said I've been forecasting a mass exodus out of Sydney 3 years ago, and lo and behold, a year ago, Hobart and other cities, Melbourne and all those other cities started seeing price increases because of the mass exodus of people that don't want to live in these volatile, expensive markets. Even if you're being affected, because your rent's going to be affected because interest rates go up, and then lo and behold, the landlord passes the savings on to you as the tenant. What savings? Please recall, 13-year-old kid buys $552,000 home. I asked, what could possibly go wrong? I don't know if it did go wrong yet, but the genius bought more homes as was his intention. It will. So, vague recollections. I seem to recall events like this happening somewhere else, where banks lent money to anyone who can breathe, whether or not they could afford what they were buying. When was that? Where was that? Was there a crisis? Did anyone learn from it? Darn, I just can't recall. And that's the deal, guys. And that's the deal. They're putting garbage on the books. Underwriters are approving deals without even looking at them. You walk in with the pay stub from 5 years ago. I can't find a recent pay stub for the file. Is this good? Oh, Oh, it's only 5 years old. Yeah, we'll put that on file. Yeah, we'll send it up to the underwriter. We'll get it approved. And lenders fudging numbers to make the total debt service ratio fit. And appraisers coming back with horrible appraisals. Not even looking at comparables and bringing them 15-20% higher. So, guys, if you want to be on my show, Trends in the Housing Market, I got a lot of people calling in. I got a couple of people I'm going to have on tonight that are running for city council in different parts of the English-speaking world that are going to be on tonight. So, guys, add me to Skype if you want to be on the show. It's Mike Martins 1980, MikeMartins 1980. Add me to Skype if you want to join into the convos. If you want to be on the show, I want you to be on the show if you're in this Sydney crisis right now and you can't sell. Or you're having a hard time because middle class ain't buying. When middle class ain't buying, guess what happens? The market goes flat. 1 month, you got a blip. 2 months, it becomes a reality. 3 months, it's a depression. Recession. 4 months, it's a depression. So, let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to join me Wednesday nights. It's Thursday afternoon, noon in Australia for Trends in the Housing Market. Thanks for watching, guys, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button.